What up, good people? It's your boy Godly Mind State. Back at you with another one, man. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share my videos as soon as we get in here, man. That's the order of business today. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate your time. Now, who we got on camera right here? This is Sheefy McFly, man. McFly, that he's a very talented street artist out of the city of Detroit, and he was working on a project for the city of Detroit when you know what happened, right? I give you one guess. Yeah, he got arrested by the city of Detroit for working on a project for the city of Detroit. Now, I'm gonna get into this story. It says Sheefy McFly, a talented and well-known mural artist, was recently arrested in Detroit after being accused of vandalism while he was painting a mural commissioned by the city. Officers claim that he was uncooperative during the arrest, but McFly says that what he experienced with the police was yet another case of racial profiling. I tend to side with McFly on this. I'm pretty sure that there was some racial profiling going on while this goes on. It says McFly, whose legal name is Tashif Turner, was painting a mural for Detroit City's walls, a beautification project that aims to fight against vandalism and illegal graffiti since 2017, when he was reportedly arrested by police officers who accused him of vandalism. Now, McFly told the Detroit Free Press, he says, it's an oxymoron, doing something for the city and being arrested by the city. I totally agree with you, McFly. That's some pretty strange shit that he out here sweating, blood, sweat, and tears, trying to make the city great and trying to make the city beautiful, and the city coming to arrest him. But it says McFly tried to explain to police officers, but went on to put the cuffs on him anyway. He said he pulled away and tried to get his bag to look for his city issued permit, which coincidentally he did not have on him that day. Then city official showed up to confirm that he was doing it for the city, so it was legal. But it said, however, the situation had escalated and officers detained him, with one putting her hand on his neck. He was arrested for allegedly resisting and obstructing police. They also found an arrest warrant for a years old parking violation. Of course, they found that. McFly goes on to say they treated me like a felon, though I was commissioned by the city to do this. McFly, who is also a musician, said, I felt threatened for my life. I felt like if I really didn't keep my composure, they would have beat my ass. Yeah, they would have beat your ass, and they would have probably did more to you, McFly. I'm glad you kept your composure in this situation, bro, so you can get a chance to tell your story, your side of the story, and let's continue to highlight this bullshit that the police, these incompetent, idiotic people, keep doing to us, man. This is the only thing we got to do. This is the only defense that we got for it right now, is to go public with the shit and take the shit to the social media. So that's what's going on. It says McFly spent 24 hours in horrible conditions at a Detroit detention center before being allowed to be released. McFly is still unsure if he will continue working on the mural. I would not, but McFly says, I may go back next week, but I need some days to collect myself and figure out how I can be safe. I feel racially profiled and bullied, he said. Meanwhile, a city executive said the incident was a result of miscommunication between the city and the police department. When we're doing murals, we have a police lieutenant we work with to make sure the surrounding precincts are aware of the city-sponsored program and the artists have permits. That's what Brian Dick stated. Unfortunately, some random officers who weren't associated with the nearby precinct drove by and saw him and thought that it was an unauthorized action. Okay, so And of course, they didn't put the officer name out who made this arrest. You know, I'm pretty sure that they protected in this from all angles. They got so many loopholes and trapdoors in situations like this. So even though that they violated this man right and his professionalism for doing this shit for the city that he contracted to do, you know, it's still I doubt that they receive any reprimand for that. But it's a common theme to this story. It might not be a common story, but it's a common theme to this story. It's a black man, black woman, black person going along with their everyday life, doing what the fuck they do, and being profiled for the simple fact that they black and they doing it. Now, one thing I feel like that I know is I see a bunch of graffiti sometimes, man, and them motherfuckers be finished, beautiful colors and all different kind of shit. So apparently these motherfuckers ain't getting arrested for doing this shit. Apparently they getting away with this shit. So apparently they smart enough to not be doing the shit in fucking broad daylight unless they sanction to do it. Tag a police officer in this shit. Apparently they smarter than y'all. They smart enough not to get caught doing this shit. So what this man is doing is trying to cover up some of the illegal art, illegal tags, illegal graffiti in the city, and you come down on him and treat him like a motherfucking criminal. You know, that ain't no sad story. That's a common story in America today, man. Where the people with that's doing right get fucked over, and basically the police is the criminals. The police, the higher up you go in the chain of command and authority with the police and on up, the farther up you go, the bigger the criminal. That's just the society that we living in today, man. But anyway, I'm not gonna carry on and on and on about this story. Let me know how you feel about the dumbass police of Detroit locking this man up for doing his fucking job.